welcome to TCS. This is our showroom introduction. We've got a UK registered, US supplied and a UK from new 18 plate Dodge Challenger SRT HELLCAT, the 6.2 supercharged Hemi V8 with 707 brake horsepower from the factory, with an 8-speed HP90 torque flight gearbox, which is a ZF German gearbox as standard. We're in pitch black, which is code PX8, and we've got baseball brown leather interior, which is Laguna premium seats. I'm calling it baseball brown. I believe the correct name is Serbia, which sounds like a blood disease, so let's call it baseball brown like Audi. So she's just 14,000 miles, mint condition, $9,000 of extras. Today, this car would cost $88,000 on the road, plus 10% duties into the UK, plus 20% VAT into the UK, plus all the IVA costs and the registration fees. So, the nearest car we've got in stock to this one is 120 grand. So, this one is an SRT HELLCAT, which is package 26R, which gives you a great spec. But in addition to that, we've got the torque flight gearbox, which was $3,000, a power sunroof, which was $2,000. It's more expensive in a Hellcat, I think, for additional strengthening. We've also got the 20-inch by 9.5-inch brass monkey forged alloys. I believe the forged means they're lighter. Slightly different process making the wheels. We've got the gas guzzler tanks, which was $1,700, and the destination charge across America was $1,000. We've got privacy glass as well, which is $250. So as standard, the 26R gives you a 200 mile an hour speedo, the 2.62 ratio LSD rear axle. We've got the 18 speaker Harman Kardon stereo with the 2 subs in the boot. That's a $2,000 option. Heated and vented seats. We've got heated and electric steering column. We've got a reverse camera and rear sensors. We've got competition suspension, Brembo brakes, Brembo performance brakes. We've got the drive modes on the SRT modes. We've got P0 tyres. Fronts are dated just shy of 2022. The rears are dated late 18. They're all the correct tyres, 275s all round, and they're the performance tyres. We've got the track apps, climate control, cruise control, navigation, Bluetooth and Bluetooth for streaming. We've got the air catcher headlamps. Let's quickly go to the headlamps. So as you know, famously the Hellcat, to give it enough air to breathe for that huge engine, an air intake is inside the left hand headlamp, which is that one there that opens up. We've got the daytime driving lights on at the moment, which are orange. Fine for car shows, not perfectly legal, ready for your MOT, but they can be switched off on the dash. Very simple process, I can show you. We've got blind spot monitoring on the door mirrors, so when you go to change lane and indicate, it will flash the door mirror that side on this triangle here that you can see, like so, and it'll bleep at you telling you not to cross. So we've got daytime running lights and xenon lights on these Hellcats. We've got Carfax is all clear. In fact, it came over from America with delivery mileage. HPI and experience checks are all clear. We've got last day of service December 22 at 13663. MOT is due to be renewed. That current expires November 23. So we've got a tracker which will need the subscription to add it onto live again. We've got full service history. We've got all 3 keys. That's 2 in red, a 700 brake, and 1 black, which is 500 brake. We've got the book pack. We've got the window sticker, which was the original build sheet. We've got the factory build sheet. We've got the UK and EU navigation mapping on this car. And as I said, you've got P0s, The fronts are approximately 7mm left and the rears are 6.5mm, and that's a new tyre is around about 8mm, so these are not far off of new, scrubbed in, ready to go, and we'll have plenty of traction. So we're 707 brake horsepower, and that's at 6,000 revs. We're 650 pound-foot of torque, which is 884 newton meters. 0 to 60 is just 3.6 seconds, and 0 to 100 is 7.8. Quarter of a mile, 11.7. Top speed on this car is 199. That's the factory top speed. Weight on this car is roughly 2,000 kilograms. She's ULEZ exempt, so you can drive her into London because she's exempt from ULEZ. Road fund licence is £325 a year. Miles per gallon, converting it to UK gallons, which are 4.5 litres instead of 3.5. In town, roughly 16 mpg. Freeway 26, average 21. However, I drove this car back and I went into eco mode when I drove it back from the Midlands, and I managed 33 miles to the gallon. I guess I did extremely well, and I'm sure you could do the same if you drive it carefully. Okay, so let's go and have a look inside. So I love anything different on the interior because I see lots and lots of black interior cars, so I get very excited when I see something that's a bit different. I really like this interior. It's not going to be for everyone, agreed, but it is for me. So I would have this over black. You can also get red, and you quite often get the suede in the lesser cars, but this is the Napa Laguna leather, which is the expensive thick leather, and it's in fantastic conditions, no wear. Coming out a little bit shiny on the photos and video, but that's because of the lens. It's actually quite a nice dull colour, as it should be. There's all the keys. You've got remote start on these as well. Harman Kardon. Before I forget, let's quickly see what the exhaust sounds like, because that's always a point of interest. So you've got a standard exhaust system on this car. I think it's plenty loud enough personally. We've got UK mapping, so let's just come out of Danbury and show you that we are in the UK. So these cars, these European destined cars, get remapped with the European mapping. This system is the same as our Grand Cherokee Jeep. So there we go. There's your navigation. You've got heated and chilled seats. There's the chilled, which work immediately, unlike heated seats, which take a little while to work. Let's shut this back. So we're currently running at 14,104 miles on our 200 mile an hour speedo. Now if I turn the engine off, like so, when you go to restart it, just open the driver's door, shut it again, and you get all the SRT come up as you start. So let's just show you that. So there's an SRT, and same thing, Hellcat logo on the dash. You've got lots of apps in here as well to play with, so I can tell you what brake horsepower you're currently using. Drive modes, let's go cross one, let's go to performance pages and get those loading. SRT on that vent. You've got electric sunroof and garage and gate openers. There's your pages. Now interesting, when I drive this one back, I was doing 70 miles an hour in 8th gear, doing 33 miles an hour. We was using between 25 and 30 horsepower. This will tell you what horsepower you're using, and also how much pressure the supercharger is producing. Down here you've got your launch control, traction control, climate control. We're 8-speed automatic. We're cruise control, Bluetooth, and the onboard computer. Auto headlamps and wipers. Sunroof has got a blind you can pull across as well. we've got seat logos. Don't charge you extra for seat logos like they do in the Porsche and the Audi world, etc. And I always like to show the Dodge Brothers logo inside the armrest to celebrate the Dodge Brothers. Right, so let's go for the boot and bonnet. So, most interesting thing about the boot is the subwoofer, which is way more important than the spare wheel because it gives you huge bass. The HELLCAT logo on the boot there. Always nice to see the stickers are still on the boot closing. And you got nice sized boot with a 60/40 split rear seat, all nice and easy to use. Open up the boot floor and we've got two huge dustbin lids subwoofers. Still got the sticker there on the Harman Kardon logo, I won't be taking that off. Huge battery and your tyre repair kit, which is all standard. Reverse camera just in there. Have a look underneath. Nice dry car. No doubt this has been a garage queen most of its life. Has been wax oiled. She will be going off for an inspection at GT 101, our service centre, and also it will go to the body shop for machine polish, ceramic coating, and they'll check the wax oiling's been done to our satisfaction, and if it needs topping up, it'll get topped up. That's the famous HELLCAT logo. Now these vented bonnet, these are active vents. When you put your hand underneath, over there, it feels like a hairdryer. It's physically extracting out the heat of the engine. Lovely clean out engine bay. I've given it a little tickle, but not much. Didn't really much at all, just a bit of dust here and there. So this one's only done 14,000 miles. This one being fully bedded, so it's done 40,000 miles. So it's a third of the way there. You've got a terracotta colour block, which was from the 60s, 70s. Still painted in the same colour. This is the end of the Hemi V8. So these are going to be collectible. Nice healthy injectors, you can hear those clicking away nicely. Standard air cleaner, hasn't been upgraded with a cold air intake, which I personally prefer because I like to know that the engine's getting nice filtered air. So if you do want to upgrade it, please keep the old one ready for when we buy it back. Bonnet all nice and clean. Again, the stickers are still on there. See the vented section there. So let's do a quick recap. So we are an 18 plate UK registered Dodge Challenger SRT 8. We've got 707 horsepower with an 8-speed ZF HP90 gearbox, which is a brilliant gearbox. Just 14,000 miles with full service history. Car will come with platinum warranty cover. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.